Hi world, welcome back to my channel. My name's Paul. This week we're in Margaret River. Look at this guy, it's just gorgeous. I've been coming to Margaret since I was a little kid, but we'll get into that later. For now there's a lot to show you here, a lot. This is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the southwest, famous for its wineries and everything. But for now, let's roll that intro. Guys, I've got to be quiet because as you can see this place is they've used every bit of land available. This is what we're staying in, a little one-bedroom apartment. It's going to be 40 degrees today. Look at this mist. What a beautiful way to start the day, guys. Beautiful. And this is where we're staying, Summer Star Tourist Parks, but you find that we found it under the Margaret River Tourist Park. But reasonably priced, really comfortable. We got a one-bedroom apartment to ourselves.
Come and see us in Margaret River.
Well, I'm feeling a bit old. I was just walking past the Tavern, saw a sign saying established 1977. I still think of it as the new pub. Anyway guys, here's the visitor centre. Gonna go in, plan our day. So guys, this is Karen and Vince from Mr. Mustang Hire. Now, they contacted me and they were going to drive me around in one of these beautiful cars for the day for free. And I couldn't take them up on the offer because you guys know I'm up and down dirt roads and running here, there and everywhere. But I did want to come down and show you these beautiful cars. But I'll let Vince explain what's to offer.
Good morning all. We're from Mr. Mustang Hire, Vince and Karen. And yeah, we just want to offer we do wedding packages, we do transfers, customised tours, wine tours, and also sunset tours as well. So we're available anytime. Just give us a ring and we'll customise all your tours for you.
Excellent. And as usual guys, I'll put a link in the description. You'll be able to find them easy enough. But look at these gorgeous old cars.
Thanks for the shout out, Paul.
Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it.
Come down to Margaret River. We love it here. Awesome spot.
And we're having breakfast here at the Kingston Bakery and Cafe. I'm having bacon, eggs and pancakes for a change, and Janet's having avocados and poached eggs on toast.
Are you coming to Margaret River? Then listen into Radio Margaret River.
And just at the beginning of town, it's the Rotary Park. It's got this little logging train replica, barbecues. And as you can see, there's this beautiful little river and walkway, and there's walks going all the way up through the bush here. Just beautiful. And I'll take this opportunity to thank the Wandandi Noongar people for sharing this beautiful country with us. I just found out that the southwest, Western Australia, is the longest habitated area, anyway, the longest area that people have lived in, Aboriginal people have lived in the world, 50,000 years. Noongar people have been living down this way. I've shown you a lot of microbreweries around WA. It's a really popular thing now, but the Margaret River Brew House is one of the more popular of them all. Let's go in and have a look.
We'd love to see you at the brew house.
We are at the old settlement. These are some of the original buildings from Margaret River. I'm going to go into the office, get a bit more information, then I'll show you around. So in 1985 the local Rotary Club was given this. I've explained to you before guys what the Rotary Club is. They were given this block of land and they bought these houses elsewhere, all original houses from Margaret River area. They built them here and they were given a 21-year lease, but they had 3 managers in during that lease and the third manager let the place get run down. He didn't look after it at all really. So in 2011 it was given to the local historical society, and they've got it to what it is today. And this is a tribute to the In the early 1900s, a lot of English were brought over here and they were promised that it would be cleared land and farms and everything. But when they got here, it was just thick bush like we're looking at here. And a lot of them went home, but quite a few of the families stayed here and made it their lives. And they've made Margaret River what it is today. Now the Mills family, or Pat Mills to be specific, I believe they were so worried about how Margaret River was growing and everything that they donated this patch of land to the Shire with the guarantee that it would never be built on, and anyone can come in here and help gardening, plant things and everything. But this is only a quarter of an acre, like the size of an old house block when we were young. But look at this, guys, just amazing. And this is right in the middle of town. Done an incredible job. There's seats all through here that you can sit and just enjoy the scenery. There's all the different areas. This part here is Mediterranean. It's all signed which area the plants are from. Just really, we've seen a lot of community gardens, and I'm not belittling any of them, they were all great, but this really, there's been a lot of thought goes into this one. It's in the 60s and 70s. Surfies flocked to this area because of the amazing waves, considered some of the most powerful in the world. But when Vas Felix was the first commercial winery, that gave the surfies somewhere to work, and that's when Margaret River started to become an established town because people started to come here to live. Vas Felix have just bought the old Margaret River Hotel, stunning old building, and there's a bit of a public opinion against it because they're turning this beautiful old pub into a wine bar, and you guys know I don't like to give opinions, but I will say that everywhere has to have an industry, and as far as industry goes, tourism's the lesser of many evils, and this is the Settlers Tavern. Now I think I said earlier on, I still consider this the new pub, and it was built in 1977, opened in 1977, so it's not new at all, but I'm getting old.
If you're down at Marg's, coming over brew at the Settlers. We love visiting Margaret River.
And now we're doing a bit of a tourist drive. You'll get the maps that they give you at the visitor centre, the tourist map. That'll have this drive on it. This is the Rosa Brook store that was built in 1932. This area was originally dairy. Just beautiful, and it's really dry right now. And guys, I want to take you to take notice of this bush because I'm going to show you something later, but I'll explain it when we get there. And this is the old school. 1925, the lady at the general store believed, she wasn't 100% sure. And they've painted this up, but it's still just as gorgeous as that store. And again, guys, I want you to look at this bush. Remember this bush for when I show you in a little while. Now guys, we're off to see some other things, and we're just passing through Witchcliffe, and I apologise to the people of Witchcliffe that we're not going to stop here longer, but most things are shut anyway. But this is a real artist retreat and antiques. All along here's antique shops, and this is the Witch and Windmill bar. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous old building, which is shut also. But this is Witchcliffe, guys, well worth coming and having a look. And guys, we've come out to the Borrolup campsite. As you can see, it's closed at the moment, and you can see why it's closed. And everyone said, oh, why would you bother going out there? You know, a few people today, but I wanted to show you this because I've talked in a couple of videos about how if a fire gets going, you can't stop it. We've been driving through this for about 10 kilometres. It probably goes for another 10 kilometres this way. And imagine being here, you wouldn't survive, guys. And it's not just lighting fires, you can have a little gas burner going, anything, any sort of naked flame. Once this gets going, guys, you will never, never stop it, so please be very careful. And the road to the Conto Cave campsite's closed as well. The Mammoth Cave's open. Guys, there's caves all through here, but we don't have time to take you down. But there's caves you can visit all the way through here. There's wineries and things, but I didn't think it was fair to promote one or two wineries when there's so many here. But look at this, guys. All this death just everywhere. And we're just heading to our next spot. This is the turn off to Prevelly. Now, we showed Prevelly in the last time we were in Margaret River. We showed you the river mouth, the surf beaches, and we also showed you things like the chocolate factory and the Margaret River dairy. So we just don't want to be showing you stuff that was in the last video. And I've been filming since 8 o'clock this morning, and it's 5:45. So it's been a long day, but yeah, if you want to see the surf beaches and the river mouth, it's in the other Margaret River video, which was the first ever travel vlog we released. Look at this, guys, gorgeous. This is Owen Brook House, built in 1857, I think. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, guys. Now, one of the Bustle brothers, and the Bustle's the family that opened up the whole area. Bustleton's named after them. One of the brothers, Alfred, when he was 36, married a 16-year-old girl, Ellen, and he moved out here, hence the Ellen Brook, named after her. And if you remember in the Bustleton video and in the Guildford videos, I told you about how one of the young Bustle girls and an Aboriginal stockman named Sam Isaacs helped save heaps of lives from a shipwreck further down the coast here. Well, this is where the young girl was born. Grace, I think her name was. But I've got no reception out here to check it in Google, guys, sorry. Yeah, but this is the house. Just amazing. And another little piece of information I learned today about Sam Isaacs. As part of the reward for saving all those men's lives, he was given a parcel of land right on Margaret River, just out of Prevelly. And I'm told that parcel was just sold for subdivision. But when I asked, nobody that I asked was able to tell me is it still in the Isaacs family. So guys, if you're watching this and you know, can you please tell me in the comments if a lot of money, I imagine, that changed hands, if it still went to the Isaac family. Man, look at this, cloudy again, guys. It's about 11 o'clock. Bit different to yesterday, I'm telling you. Now, this is just north of about 10 k's out of Margaret River to the north on the way home to Perth. This is Borrolup. Borrolup Bay's amazing surf. That's just down at the coast, but this is the township of Borrolup. There's lolly shops, art galleries, all sorts of things here. We're on our way home. We haven't got time to show you everything, but it's well worth having a bit of a stop here on your Margaret River adventure. Look at this, beautiful vineyards, bush. Speaking of bush, please remember those bushfires, the aftermath that I showed you. There's a big fire now, and it started in Denmark, I believe, and it's heading all the way up to Bridgetown, and that's a lot of bush being burnt. Scary stuff, guys. So please don't think, oh, just a little fire won't hurt, or we'll just cook a quick steak or boil a cup of tea. Just don't do it, please, guys. What an amazing weekend, Margaret River. There's so much to do and see here that I've shown you only a tiny little bit of what there is. You could spend 2 weeks here and have a busy time the whole time easily. Amazing part of the world. If you haven't subscribed yet, guys, hit the Mad Dog icon up there or the subscribe button down below. Give me a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. I always try to reply to all the comments. Share this video everywhere you can, and we'll see you in the next one.